this is Darryl LaMonica. 1st and 10 from the 28. Hubbard. Over the 35 to the 37 goes Marv Hubbard. As we look at the youngest head coach in all the NFL, John Madden, at 36 years.
The Raiders' offensive line was a powerhouse. 4 of the 5 linemen would be Hall of Famers: Jim Otto, Gene Upshaw, Art Shell, and Bob Brown, while backup tackle Ron Mix, who started 4 games in 1971, was also a Hall of Famer.
Here comes Hubbard again. Breaking a tackle, and he spins and twists to the 48-yard line. Marv Hubbard.
They've really fallen in love with Hubbard out here, Frank. This guy's had some kind of year for these folks. If these early calls by the two teams indicate what we're to expect, we're going to obviously see a lot of running from Oakland.
National Football League fans, of course, know, Frank, the story of Marv Hubbard, a youngster from Colgate who at first didn't make it in the NFL, did some time with the Hartford Charter Oaks, and then came back, and he has made it big, and he is the workhorse, having carried on the first 4 plays tonight.
From the 46, the 23-year veteran George Blanda holds all the scoring records, gets it off. Rocky Turner is watching it, goes through. The Raiders move out in front 3-0. And this is the man. He's 45 years old. 3rd down and 7 from the 22. Bell goes out to the left, picks up Brown. And Bell gets the completion.
Play showcased Namath's arm strength. The play was good for 18 yards, but he fired the ball 27 yards on a down-and-out pattern.
Maynard, the all-time leading yardage receiver, out to the right. Looking for Maynard. And he has it.
Absolutely perfectly thrown again.
That is throwing the football. Pretty to see.
Now Gerald Irons, 86, jumps out of it. Namath right on target again, and beautiful in that zone defense, and Maynard is doing a fine job working it behind Nehemiah Wilson and ahead of George Atkinson.
All right, let's watch him work, and also watch just as Maynard turns, the ball is already thrown. Nehemiah Wilson is going back, protecting against the deep. You see, deep zone, you see Villapiano coming out, number 41, and he turns, that ball is there. I don't care what kind of defense they're in, they're not going to stop that one.
Line Bell goes out, picks up what appears to be individual coverage with Willie Brown. Top of your screen, you do not see it. Maynard, bottom of your screen, he's being covered by Nehemiah Wilson. Oh! Picked off by Willie Brown, and Joe Namath could not resist that single coverage he saw.
Now, he has just bumped very hard right here by Brown, and the ball, you can see, had Bell not been hit in there, would have been right on target.
When you've had an especially hard day, it's nice to have a lazy boy at home waiting for you. Just sink down, Joe. Way down, just the way you...
Well, hi, honey. 8's fine. I'll see you there.
3rd down and 21. The ball at midfield. Both backs again coming out of the backfield. Castor. And Rich Castor has it. He may go all the way.
Namath dropped back 11 yards on this 3rd down and 21 play. Gotta love how he went for it and didn't settle for a check down like so many QBs do today. You can dismiss completion percentage comparisons between this era and the current era because you want completions that are a difference maker.
That dive by Villapiano, but no chance against Castor. 6'5", 228, but he is really fast. Bobby Howfield comes on now. He won the game last week on 6 field goals from New Orleans. And Howfield drills it through.
You can't give anyone that much time, Dandy. Not anyone.
You're exactly right. Kind of a rolling pocket. You see Darryl standing there in good shape. Now watch Biletnikoff up at the top of your screen, or the left of your screen. Didn't really have to make many moves because he was really open right there anyway.
And look at Sistrunk, Otis Sistrunk, and he is steaming. It's a cold night, but he is really warm. Defensive tackle for the Raiders. 1st and 10, the Raiders from their own 37. LaMonica now drawing a crowd, but he's trying deep to Biletnikoff. It'll be picked off. That's Steve Tannen. And he's picking up blockers.
He really is that. It's Mike Ciani after him over
separating
there.
his backs. Boozer splitting. Harkey's the other back, 36. Big draw, looking for Eddie Bell. And it's picked off. It is. No, out of bounds. and he had to come down inbounds with both feet. Did Willie Brown. Let's take a look.
He's a beautiful athlete to watch, Willie Brown. Watch him there with Eddie Bell. He's playing his man. He sees the cut, sees Bell, goes up. Now let's watch him. He catches the ball. He's way up in the air. Now watch him come down. Both feet have to be in. It looks that left one is going out, and it did.
Chester again, split to the right. He has the speed of a wide receiver. And he collects it like a wide receiver, and Steve Tannen makes the stop, but it's first down. And here comes Hubbard. Charlie Smith with the block out in front. And Hubbard hurdles all the way down to the 43-yard line. Hubbard now 12 carries, 59 yards. That is 1,000 on the season.
Did that do it for him right there, Frank?
That did it. 1,000 yards for this man, Marv Hubbard, who one time was released by the Jets. On 1st and 10, LaMonica. And he's going up in the air to Biletnikoff, and he's open.
He got it. That one was thrown right on the money, I'll guarantee. Could not have been better thrown. Had to be right where it was. Biletnikoff just took off on a fly pattern. It appears that Tannen is hurt. You'll see Biletnikoff come back. He's trying to help him. On split screen, let's watch it again. The Mad Bombers, he called, really unleashed that one. And look at Biletnikoff, right out in front of Tannen. Now look at him. Never broke stride.
And here's Blanda with Stabler doing the holding. Automatic. Number 48, Namiah Wilson, and there are some big men.
Yes, sir. Bob Brown
might be the best in the
Shell.
business.
When Bob Brown wants to play, he can handle any defensive end in football. That's why Al Davis made the trade that sent Harry Shue down, among others, to Los Angeles. There he is, right there, number 76, Bob Brown.
Maynard, top of your screen, just moved back. He didn't want to encroach the line of scrimmage. Both backs again out of the backfield. Maynard's open. And Tatum saved the touchdown. Jack Tatum. Number 25. Good. Short of the 45. Top of your screen, Ciani trying to get the call from LaMonica. Biletnikoff faking the deep pattern. He slips and falls, but he recovers on a great move. And, well, you hate to overdo it, but Fred Biletnikoff is something else.
Oh, I tell you, it was a good move. Fred Biletnikoff comes down. Darryl LaMonica goes back. It's turned in. You see the feet slide out from under him. He had one hand down, keeping his eye right on that ball. You could just see that he followed the ball all the way into his hands.
All right, first down and 10. Just inside the 40. LaMonica is going to go deep to Chester, and he attracts a lot of... Who is that, Tannen?
Yeah, Tannen almost made an unbelievable interception, Frank. He didn't. It appears that he is hurt again.
Right in the same place, Don.
Yeah, that's not a good corner for old Steve tonight, but he was right there with him, and as you pointed out, it's, I guess, one of the vicious sides of the game. They seem to have a tendency to pick on cripples, and he is hurt a little bit. But you see Raymond Chester, he's put a big receiver on him, and I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing. You see, they're trying to get some double coverage back here. Here's Tannen, number 21. He's doing his best to get back there.
He has a shoulder, Don, that with a bad nerve in it, Howard, and we were talking about it earlier. Every time he gets bumped...
Look right there. He almost caught that. Excuse me, Frank.
And I think this might be his shoulder, because
I think so.
It's a nerve in his shoulder that causes his entire side to go numb. Sandy on the inside, and right away, and Sowles gets the interception.
He checked him out.
And
Sowles has got pretty good hands.
And he came through. Castor, the big tight end, number 88, is on the right side as Namath again puts both those backs out.
Oh, me.
Eddie Bell wide open just inside the 30, and it would give the Jets a 3-point lead. It's tied up right now with 13 seconds remaining in the half at 10 apiece. It's good.
Born in England, Bobby Helfield never went to college. Instead, he played amateur and professional soccer, then played with the Denver Broncos for 3 years before kicking for the Jets for 3.5 years.
Well, that's Busch Stadium in St. Louis. and the Cardinals are going against the L.A. Rams. It's 3-0 St. Louis, the second quarter. There's Roman Gabriel throwing deep to Jack Snow, number 84, down in the end zone, all alone, and Snow drops the football. It's been that kind of year for the Los Angeles Rams. That typified their futility this day. We're midway in the second quarter. It's 3-0 St. Louis. And they're back in their own end zone, the Cardinals. Jim Hart throwing downfield for the rookie flanker from Oregon, Bobby Moore. Watch this. Moore escapes that tackle. He's going to go all the way downfield to the 1-yard line, a 98-yard gain from scrimmage. Still not a touchdown, but what a play and what a turn in events for both the Cardinals and the Rams. Donnie Anderson went in for a touchdown right after that to make it 10-0 St. Louis. All year long, the Rams have lost to the supposed breathers. We're early in the fourth quarter. It's 17-14 St. Louis, and that's Jim Hart again. Down to the elongated receiver from Richmond, Walker Gillette. 24-14 St. Louis over Los Angeles. A stunning upset. Big Red Alex Webster, coach of the Giants, to the left. Don Shula, coach of the unbeaten Miami Dolphins, to the right. And it's Yankee Stadium, the Dolphins against the Giants. And that was Norm Snead hitting Don Herman, the wide receiver from Little Waynesburg, in the first quarter, the fourth player of the game, and it's down to the Miami 1-yard line as the Giants hope to spring an upset over the unbeaten Dolphins. It set up a 1-yard run for a touchdown by Johnson, but quickly Miami struck back with a long march, and that was Mercury Morris, number 22, going in for 12 yards and a touch. Tough to bring down, running off left tackle for a 26-yard gain. With 3 minutes left in the half, Earl Morrow drops back. Throws downfield, 34 yards. You know who that is. Paul Warfield. Touchdown.
Ball at the 8. Hubbard behind Otto and Beeler. All the way down inside the 5. He'll be at the 3. The 1. Smith gets the call. Touchdown, Oakland. Oakland regaining the lead. George Blanda for the conversion. That is good. The Raiders moving out in front of the New York Jets, 17-13. Again, Namath sending both backs out. This time Eddie Bell holds on, and up comes number 24, Willie Brown, and does he dump little Eddie Bell, who only goes 160 pounds. Bell goes out to the left, Maynard is out to the right. Looking for Maynard, complete. Looking for Maynard, complete.
That's it.
Inside the 25 to the 22.
What a night that veteran is having.
In his 14th year out of Texas Western.
All right. Seemed he's come up to the outside. Looks to be the zone's on this side. This time, that's Tatum, number 31, getting over a little bit.
All right, Bobby Howfield is on now on 4th down to attempt a kick from the 42-yard line. He's kicked 2 tonight. 125 and 130. He kicked 6 last week. And he's kicked another one tonight. 3 tonight. So the lead is shortened to the Raiders 17. The New York Jets in a must game for them. And they would like to stop the Raiders at this point. 3rd down, less than a yard. 9:35 remaining. LaMonica switches up. Chester's wide open.
He can run. That's it. Great call.
That play sealed the win for the Raiders. 24-16, despite Joe Namath's 403 pinpoint passing yards. After the Jets' Super Bowl III victory, Namath would not beat a team with a winning record for the rest of his career. Hard to believe, but true. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. As always, thank you for watching.